Vanakkam everyone, and welcome. So you know that feeling when you're sitting in a geometry exam, sweating over massive square root calculations? கையால calculate பண்ணா இவ்ளோ கஷ்டமா இருக்கும்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், right? Well, today we are diving into an absolutely brilliant math shortcut called the tangent length hack. வாங்க உள்ளே போகலாம். Let's get right into it.
Just imagine this scenario for a second. You've got a point outside a circle, and you need to find the exact length of the tangent connecting them. But here's the catch. No calculators allowed, and the clock is literally ticking down. Can you solve it in less than 5 seconds? By the end of this explainer, idu ungalukku romba easy agadum.
Here's our quick agenda for today. 1. The tangent length concept. 2. Setting up the triangle. 3. The Pythagorean triple shortcut. 4. Memorizing common math triples. 5. Solving with worked examples. And finally, 6. When to compute directly.
Section 1. The tangent length concept. Understanding the underlying geometry.
The absolute most crucial point here is the point of tangency. If you draw a tangent from an external point to a circle, adoro circle ore with a single point lettorum, it touches at just one spot. And the secret sauce here? The radius drawn from the circle's center to that exact point of tangency will always form a perpendicular 90-degree angle. Honestly, in the 90-degree right-angled onum a whole hakora base.
Section 2. Setting up the triangle. Visualizing the right-angled triangle.
Let's quickly define our variables so we are all on the exact same page. O is the center of our circle, which gives us our radius r. P is that external point we talked about. The distance from the center O to point P is d. T is our magic point of tangency. And finally, L is the length of the tangent. In the L da nama kandupidikka porom. It is our main goal.
Normally, how would we find L? We'd use the traditional formula, right? Treating d as the hypotenuse, we'd write L equals the square root of d squared minus r squared. But think about it. Squaring huge numbers, subtracting them, finding the root, rhomba tedious, Ilya, it takes forever. Our shortcut completely bypasses all that messy math. It turns out L is simply the missing side of a known Pythagorean triple.
Section 3. The Pythagorean triple shortcut. Bypassing the math.
So here is the golden rule you really need to remember. If your radius r and your distance d match two sides of a known Pythagorean triple, you stop right there. Avladan. No need to square anything, no need to subtract. The tangent length L is instantly that missing third side. Literally no square roots needed. Idhuanga geometry examical or a legal cheat code mob 3.
Section 4. Memorizing common math triples. Building your cheat sheet.
Textbook authors are actually pretty predictable. They love using these exact same numbers over and over again. First up is the classic 3-4-5 triangle. If the radius is 3 and the distance is 5, boom, tangent length is 4. Done. Next is the 5-12-13. Radius 5, distance 13, your tangent length is 12. In the rendayin ipue memory la etikanga, it's going to save you so much time.
Now, what if the teachers want to make things a little tougher? Konjum tough they'll pull out these next tier triples. If your radius is 8 and distance is 17, the missing tangent length is 15. If the radius is 7 and distance is 25, the tangent is 24. Just imagine trying to calculate the square root of 25 squared minus 7 squared during an exam panic. Memorize Bonita, precious minutes definitely save algo.
Let's break this down into a super simple 4-step playbook. Step 1, identify your radius r and distance d from the problem. Step 2, check if those numbers match our mental cheat sheet of triples. Step 3, match out Anna? Super! Your tangent length L is simply that missing third side. Step 4, and if it doesn't match, don't panic. You just compute L directly using the traditional formula. Easy, right?
Section 5. Solving with worked examples. Putting the hack into practice.
Let's look at our first example. Radius is 5 centimeters, center distance is 13 centimeters. Step 1 is done. Step 2, do 5 and 13 match our list? Yes, it's the 5-12-13 triple. So you don't even need the formula. The tangent length is instantly 12 centimeters. We literally just solved a problem in 3 seconds without a calculator.
Let's try another one. Radius is 8 centimeters, distance is 17 centimeters. If we check our mental cheat sheet, yep, the 8, 15, 17 triple matches perfectly, so our missing side, nama tangent length, is exactly 15 centimeters. Just think about how much time this hack is saving you. It is so incredibly satisfying to just spot the pattern and write down the answer.
Section 6.
when to compute directly, the exception to the rule.
All right, let's look at one final example. Radius is 6 centimeters, distance is 11 centimeters. Wait, that's not on our list, is it? Namalisla machile. When this happens, we just move to step 4 and use the standard formula. 11 squared is 121, 6 squared is 36. Subtracting those gives us 85. So L equals the square root of 85, which is roughly 9.22 centimeters. The hack won't work 100% of the time. Ana work agumpude, it is pure magic.
And there you have it, the tangent length hack. Keep those 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, and 8, 15, 17 triples locked in your memory. Before we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a thought. Tangents ku shortcut kathu kitto, ana matta complex math and physics problems la inna secret Pythagorean triples olinjaturukka. Keep your eyes open and keep looking for those patterns.